Hello, you mother fathers. This is Becton 99, risking every fucking thing to talk to you from the void. You have a special power that I don't have. You can see the title on this video. I had to live through everything that I am going through as a human to get here to tell you this shit. I just watched Together with James Franco's brother. I refuse to call him his own name because I'm jealous of him. And I want him to feel that slander in the fiber of his bones. Becton will never acknowledge that he is a separate entity from his brother. Alison Brie, a baddie. I never watched Community. She first came into my life on the TV show Glow. She's hella fine. Spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. She showed her titties at the end of this movie. I was into that. I think she maybe showed her titties in that movie where she was at a wedding, like her ex-boyfriend's wedding, or her bush or something. I don't know. And then she kind of got naked in the movie with John Cena. And I want to say, I'm about that shit. Like, I'm about it. 100%. I don't know what would happen if you put Alison Brie next to the Latin lady that was in the Hitman movie with the guy who's gonna be in he was in Twisters, Glenn something. I don't know. Am I gonna pick Alison Brie next to Billie Eilish? I don't know. But those are good problems to have. Good dilemmas. But as we stand here, I'm like, bro, the movie's starting. It's starting off, excluding the fact that they're a couple. And I think they might have been in one other movie, or maybe he directed her in another movie. The Airbnb movie. I don't really remember that movie. Don't know if he's in that or not. But if they made this movie and then they are together 5 years from now, they figured out the jinx, the couple's jinx. Like Ben Affleck made Geely, whatever the hell it's called, broke up. The dude, whoever that dude is that was going, the dude from Scrubs, he was going out with Florence Pugh, directed her in a movie, broke up. I think Harry Styles was in a movie with Olivia Wilde, broke up. But most people that make Channing Tatum was in a movie 10 years with his wife. He gave her a big part. He kind of made her his wife in the movie. Spoilers for shit you've never even seen. Broke up with her. So there's a long history of, like, if you make a movie, a couple movie, you're doomed. So I don't know how James Franco's little brother, you saw it conjugated that late, James Franco's little brother got Alison Brie, but I'm like, I don't respect it, but I kind of respect it because she could have been like, I want someone taller or richer or whatever, but maybe he makes her laugh. I don't know. Or he has a huge penis. I don't know. But from the outside looking in, on my little perch, I'm like, why isn't Alison in my cave? Why isn't Alison in my fortress of solitude? Which brings me to their new movie Together. I saw on the periphery of my mind and my consciousness, I saw that they had some allegations that they made their movie similar to another movie. I don't know. I was watching this movie, and halfway through I was like, okay. It's an interesting examination of a relationship, and then they're teasing, like the whole thing was teasing a lot of body horror, but the actual body horror wasn't that scary or that detailed, and even the final merging of them was whatever. There was I'm not going to break down the movie scene for scene. There was a scene where they were aware of what's happening. They took some muscle relaxers or something. They use a gun to cut their skin off or something. A drill or a saw, whatever. A Milwaukee, whatever kind of fucking saw. They took that shit in stride, bro. They're just chilling, and I'm like, that's not real. Because after I do that shit, I'm going hella far away from you. We're not even talking anymore. I'm like, bitch, don't say anything. I don't know. And then obviously you could say, well, what would happen if they went to a hospital? And maybe there's forces that don't want them to go to a hospital, but what would that look like? You know, like, hey, bitch, nurse, doctor, keep my bitch on the other side of the hospital. Don't know. Would they magnetize to each other? Probably. Don't know. But the ending of the film, it ruined a lot of things for me. Because before the reveal of whatever's happening or the inciting incident, which is some cult or something, or the teacher knew about it, it was stupid. Who would want to do that? Not me. There was a creature. By the end of the movie, there's a creature down in the cave that's like, kill me. James Franco's little brother doesn't kill them. Is he gonna go down there and kill them? Don't know. They morph into one person is the end of the movie. It's fucking stupid. The girl was gonna, she like tried to kill herself so he could live. He was gonna kill himself so she could live. Fucking stupid. The parents come to the house at the end of the movie. Can you guess what I'm gonna say? Fucking stupid. And to be honest, I was watching it and I was like, what is this shit? You know? It's stupid. I mean, there's things that I still don't understand. What was the bell about? Was it the water? What gave the cult the power to conjoin people or make them be in a spell to be conjoined? Don't know. The power of love didn't save them. I didn't want them to be one person. What is that about? Why? You know? So the guy, the teacher antagonist, it's like he's talking like, yeah, I had a husband. I was like, oh my God, I was like, he's gay. I was, I was like, why? Yeah. Came out of nowhere. Okay. To me, fantastic actor. He's living his life. No, I don't know if he's fantastic, but he's living his life. And to me, he's like two to two rungs below Gary Oldman. Like if Gary Oldman was young, he could have played this in his sleep, whatever. And on that note, I'm gonna go to sleep. Fuck this movie. Like I was like, the third act was. I was like, that's okay. Like it's like I literally thought like I could maybe watch this again with the girl, and I'm like, fuck that. There's nothing. There's no commentary about what it means to be in a relationship. The premise, the premise was outlandish, but I thought it was going to be grounded in something. But I'm out.